Hey everyone! It's time to get started on our next project, and it's going to be a school-wide collaborative mural. It's going to be very colorful and very beautiful. It's going to look like a rainbow. I'm so excited. So let's talk a little bit about what collaborative means. Collaborative means working together. So we are going to work together with the whole school to make this colorful mural. Do you know what a mural is? A mural is a very large piece of art, most often a painting, that is done directly on the wall or ceiling. We are not going to be painting our mural though, and it's not going to be permanent, meaning it stays there forever. We're going to be making our mural with paper, and we are going to be hanging it in the hallways of our school so it will look like a rainbow. Our mural will be similar to artwork done by this artist named Libs Elliot. She is a textile artist, meaning that she uses cloth or fabric to make her artwork. Libs Elliot is from our neighbors to the north, the country of Canada, and she's a contemporary artist, meaning that she is still alive today and creating art. She makes very colorful quilts with geometric shape designs. Look at this one called Island 2.0. What kind of geometric shapes do you see in this quilt? I see triangles and squares. Here is another one, also called Island. Do you see how colorful it is? Do you see those triangles and squares as well? Of all shapes and sizes. Can anybody find other shapes in these quilts? Oh good, maybe some of you saw squares, and maybe some of you saw rhombuses. That's a tricky shape to find. Good job. The colors in these quilts are called analogous colors. That's a super fancy word that we will learn more about later. But it basically means 2 or 3 colors that are right next to each other on the color wheel or in a rainbow. These analogous colors are pink, red, and orange. These next 2 quilts also use analogous colors. There's light green, green, and dark green in these ones, and they are right next to each other on the color wheel or in the rainbow. Boys and girls, we're going to be making our collaborative mural using pieces of paper in analogous colors. We will use the geometric shapes of squares and triangles to make this project. This is what our project will look like when it is finished. Every student in the school will add a square to the mural. All right, so here are the materials that you will need. You will need a large piece of colored paper, a large square, and a large triangle, and 2 small squares, a glue stick, and some scissors. Are you ready to get started? Okay, I'm ready to get started. Are you? Do you have all your supplies? Do you have your scissors and your glue stick and all your pieces of paper? If you do, it's time to get started. All right, I'm gonna turn my camera around so you can see what I'm doing. I'm in our art classroom, but you're gonna be in your classrooms. And I'll be coming around to help you. So, let me turn my camera so we can get to making some art. Okay, friends, here we are. We have our supplies, our paper, our scissors, and our glue stick. This is a really easy and simple project. Again, we're just going to be making geometric shapes, and we're going to use this bigger square, our 6" by 6" square, as our base. This is going to be like our quilt square. So then we're going to take our other shapes here, and we can cut them into smaller shapes to make an interesting design or pattern on our base. So I think you don't have to do it this way. You can cut your shapes any way you want, but I think I might just cut mine right down the middle here. And let's see, maybe I want to put it on the edge. Maybe I want to put this one right here. Oh, that looks kind of fun. Before you glue anything down, you should arrange all of your shapes. So now I'm going to take this one. Let's see. I think I'm going to make some more triangles because Libs Elliot made a lot of triangles, didn't she? Big triangles, small triangles, all kinds of sizes. So I think I might make even smaller ones. This one I'm going to leave bigger, but this one I want to cut even smaller. Maybe I want to make this one an even teeny tiny triangle. Now I think I'm going to take my purple shape and let's see. Maybe I want to make it, I might just cut it down the center. Now I have lots of little triangles and big triangles. And how do I want to arrange them on my paper? I can just do anything I want. I might put those like that. Why not? Maybe that like that. I don't have to use all my shapes, but I can. Ooh, that looks kind of interesting, don't you think? I like how the white is spread around the square. Maybe I want to turn this one this way. That's kind of fun. Okay, once I get my shapes the way I want them, I'm going to take my glue stick and start gluing them down. So let's start with the blue triangles. And to glue with your glue stick, once you open your glue stick, you're just going to twist it up just ever so slightly so the glue comes up barely above the top of the glue stick. You don't want it all the way up here because then what happens? It could break off and you would ruin your glue stick and waste all that nice glue. So you just need a tiny little bit above the white cap. You're going to go a swipe along each edge. Swipe there, swipe along this edge, and swipe along this edge. And then you're going to pick a spot to glue it down. And press all the edges down nice and firmly, just like that. Okay, now I'm going to take, maybe I'm going to take my other purple one. I'm going to change my design a little bit. I'm going to take this purple triangle. Again, I'm going to make a swipe along one edge, a swipe along the other, the second edge, and a swipe along the last edge. Okay, I'm finished with my square. Are you finished with yours? This is what it'll look like, something similar to this when it's done. If you can see, I used my analogous colors. The analogous colors are right next to each other on the color wheel. So we have light blue, dark blue, and purple. And those are right next to each other on the color wheel or in the rainbow. We also used white, and that, with everybody using a little bit of white, will give us a nice sense of balance throughout the whole mural. So the next step is to put it all together, and that's not your job, that's my job. So I gotta get to it. I'll see you next time.